Hey guys, this is our post-Sunday service recap video for today, August 9th. And check it out, somebody already forgot their Bible. 2 services, somebody forgot their Bible. I'm pretty sure this is Wayne's. Wayne, get your Bible. So we had a great time together discussing things, praying for one another, and just sharing and collaborating on this thing, whatever it is that we're building, whatever church is going to look like in this COVID/post-COVID world. One of the things that we talked about is just getting stuck in our lives and feeling like we're stuck or like we're in a rut, like a car that's stuck in the snow and trying to get forward. You can spin your tires and you end up sinking deeper into that rut. Well, one of the things that can get us out of ruts is holding on to something or being towed out, attaching to something solid and then towing ourselves out. And then another thing, I mean, this is my understanding or the way that I view COVID-19 is that COVID-19 is like a bulldozer that came along, smashed into everything, upset it, and that's been incredibly disorienting, but it at least gets us out of whatever ruts we've been in. Marcus Felsen says the stay-at-home mandate brought about the most wide-reaching, significant, and sudden alteration to the lives of billions of people in human history. And I'd suggest as a church and perhaps in our spiritual lives as we get into ruts, we need something to either pull us out or something to grab onto so we can tow ourselves out. And in the absence of that, something to bash into us. And even though we might be disoriented and go end over end, at least we're not in the rut anymore. And so now that we're not in a rut, as a community, as a church, the question is, what are we doing? What song do we have on the radio? Where are we going? Where are we going to drive? This is a song from Psalm 40. It says, I waited patiently for the Lord. He inclined to me and heard my cry. He drew me up from the pit of destruction, out of a miry bog, and set my feet upon a rock, making my steps secure. He put a new song in my mouth, a song of praise to our God. Many will see and fear and put their trust in the Lord. The reality is that whatever is behind this thing, this COVID-19 thing, God can use it to establish something new, to establish us on something that's solid, to put our feet upon a rock, and he can put a new song in our mouth. And so the question that we're going to be wrestling through, that we are wrestling through, is what is that new song? What's the thing that God has put in our hearts and on our lips to sing out? And so we're going to continue this conversation next week as we meet together. Some of the stuff that came out of the conversation today is what are the kind of anchors that we want to have at our gatherings? What are the things that we want to see happening, whether it's singing together or praying for one another or having a time to share what's going on in our lives or offering up prayer requests or praise reports, whatever those are. We want to figure out what those anchors are, and then during our gatherings, ensure that we're hitting on those things or we're passing by those waypoints as we go. And so, if you haven't been yet on a Sunday, you can come, and you can come next week with something to contribute. We'll make some space right off the beginning of this service, and you can say, hey, I have a praise report. Hey, I have a song that I'd like us to sing. Hey, I have prayer that I would like to receive prayer in this area. But come ready to contribute, to be part of the gathering, to help shape. I mean, what you bring will help shape what the gathering looks like, what the gathering is. So next Sunday, same time, 9:30 a.m. here at lovely old Regina Street. And when you come, if you bring a Bible, don't forget to bring it home. That's important. All right, guys. Registration is open online.